good morning. Jacob Lundquist from JLQ Knives, and I have a little teardown and cleaning of the McNees Customs PM MAC2. As you can see, the action is flawless and just crazy drop shutty. But I thought I kind of wanted to just kind of tear down on this guy and see what's going on the inside. How did Jonathan get that action? One thing I already noticed, which I hugely appreciate, everything is T8, which is wonderful. So start with the back spacer screws here. I think just threads right through. So really simple construction. I think that's key to why this thing functions so well. It's not complicated. It's simplicity is almost, you know, the main driver. Some of these great action knives. A couple screws holding everything together at a precise machined state. Again, this is the McNees Customs PM2, or sorry, the PM MAC2, and this was all made in America, which is just awesome that he got some shops to put together a knife. Well, he put it all together to machine all the components. Let's see, I don't see any. Is there any Loctite residue? Maybe a little bit, yeah, a little bit of residue there. So nothing too crazy. Look at the pivot. I feel like it's spinning on me. There's no. There we go. Almost felt like it was spinning on the other side, but there's nothing there to grab a hold of, so I hope not. Whoop. Very nice machine screw there. A little bit of Loctite, I think, on the very bottom of the threads. This thing had, again, zero blade play. There goes the back spacers, which are just nice simple tubes of titanium, I believe. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm already seeing really nice internal milling, which is just, I mean, this thing is so light, so incredible. Trying to get that out of there. The pivot. She's in there. I don't know how that's in there. That is not budging, people. I can't push that out. All right, so everything's just riding nicely on the steel. This is an acid stonewash blasted finish on the blade. He had a stonewash finish as well. This is like the darker. Love it. Really reminds me of, this finish reminds me of the Sabenza, you know, just a plain Jane. I already got my snail trails kind of happening there. This thing, though, I've been using for the last week constantly in the pocket. It's held up incredibly well, and I just love the industrial look. As you can see, these things are dirty. A little bit of oil on them, but nothing too crazy. I don't know if it's running on. I think I see a washer in there. Just need something small. Let's try to pick that out a little bit. Don't want to hurt anything. No, I don't know. So, got ceramic detent, carbidized lock face, all that internal milling, simple stop pin. So I'm saying it's just really simple, but the action is just so good. I mean, he has a pretty good stout blade, so a little bit of heft that, you know, definitely helps with that drop shutness. So that's where I'm definitely seeing very good things here. I just love the simplicity of it all. It's just great. Little bit of detent ramp there, which I definitely can tell and feel and appreciate. Just gonna get in there. So I can't get, I think there's washers there, guys. I don't think he's riding straight on the titanium from what I can see. I just can't, everything's just so, I mean, everything's really well machined and tight. And I can't get this pivot out either, which is crazy. I don't know if it's a pressed in pivot. Try one more time. Yeah, I'm giving it everything my thumb can handle. Oh, and I cannot budge that thing. So pivot is in there. No idea what he did there. I haven't seen that before, which is fine. Just gonna give these thing was flawless out of the box. It's only been in my pocket a week. So probably not going to do much to the action because it already was so good. With my unboxing, I was a little silly. I just could not get my hand off that lock bar, so I was having a really hard time with the action. Got it all figured out now, like I said I would. And yeah, definitely come to really enjoy it. There we go. Everything else looks really good. I love it. I mean, look at that. Boom. I mean, she's all clean, ready to rock. Since I have the pivot on this side, I like to put the cage side down, less dirt that way. I've read a few things. Got KPL, knife pivot lube. I'm just gonna put a couple drops. This stuff kind of comes out a little bit faster than your, I found in your nano oil. Don't want to go too crazy. Got a little spin, a little bit on the pivot. Grab my blade. Very nice. I like to put a little bit on the track. Try a little too much. But you know, you get what you get. Where the other bearing goes. This time the cage side up. It's going into the handle. And there it is. So your stop pin should line up. Oh. Okay, I see this is gonna be maybe a fun thing is to line these up. What I could do is try to use the screws as my guides. So these don't go into a pocket or nest, they're just free floating spacers. So it's gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna try to flip it over so the screws don't fall out. Don't guillotine yourself. Just gonna get these kind of started here. These had a little bit of residue on them, but these are the back pivot. You don't have to, usually have to really put Loctite on these. You can kind of singe them down. All right, that's not gonna go anywhere. I am gonna put a little bit of Loctite on the pivot just to ensure. I gotta get that paste that Nick Shabazz uses. It's hard to come by. I couldn't find it anywhere locally. Come on, fingers. I do love everything's T8. Absolutely love it when a maker can do that. I'm designing my own knife right now. Hardware is tough to find, so I don't know. Like, I mean, I found some hardware, but I would like everything to be T8 on my knife as well. It's so convenient. I'm just gonna give it a little tighten these up nice and snug. Everything was centered really nice from the McNees shop where these were put together and actions were fine-tuned, and I Hope I didn't screw anything up. Well, she's centered. She is. Wow. Wow. All right, cool. I didn't screw anything up, so that's good. Just gonna get this thing just fine-tuned. Centered, no blade play up or down, and it's still it's a little less snappy. Oh no, she's good. She is good. Lockup is, I'm gonna say right around 50%. During some hard use, I'm really pushing. I've been using this thing. I can definitely get the lock bar to move a little bit more. Not much, not sticky though. She flies out. I mean, I think it's a little bit better on the deployment. Hopefully it wears in on the drop shuttiness of it. I think it did prior as well. So I might just put a little bit too much lube in there. Might be a little bit of gunk on the bearing, but from maybe my paper towel. I like it. And then get the little spidey flick in there. Oop, oh my gosh. Fail. Fail. There we go. Boom. The McNees MAC2 teardown. I saw that sweet internal milling. You can definitely maintain it pretty easily. Couldn't get the pivot out. That's all right. And everything else went together really super nice. Everything's just flush hardware. So the full review on this will be coming hopefully next week. I like to carry everything about a couple weeks. Give it some. When I do a full review, I want to give it go through the paces, and so far it's not disappointing at all. So thanks so much, you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Take care.